The 7th week of Linea Voyage is here, and we need to interact with 19 different applications for this campaign. So it can be extremely tedious, and I've already interacted with most of them, and today I'll be going through the two main ones that I believe are the most difficult to complete. The very first one is known as Degen Reborn, and this is a platform that I think is related to jackpots, which is something that I'm not too familiar with. And there are 4 different tasks that you need to complete. Completing the first and the third mission is actually quite straightforward. There'll be an in-game tutorial when you first connect your wallet, and after completing all of the missions, you should be able to get these 2 points. For the third mission, which is to buff any tombstone, you can click on the leaderboards and select any of these wallets here. I can click on the tribute button, and this will allow you to either buff or curse that particular wallet. After completing the tutorial, you should have some of these degen tokens in your wallet, and you can select the number of tokens that you wish to either buff or curse that wallet and click on the confirm button. So this pop-up will appear, and right now the gas fees are actually quite expensive, where it costs about 0.01 Ethereum on the linear testnet to process this transaction. For the second and fourth missions, it is slightly more complicated. The first one is where you need to play one round of the game, and you need to use at least 0.02 Ethereum. So this game that they're talking about is referring to this Start New Life button. And you can choose the number of talents and attributes that you wish to purchase using both the Ethereum token as well as the Degen token. For this third mission, you're required to play one round where you need to spend at least 0.02 Ethereum. If you do not buy any of these additional talents or attributes, you'll only be spending 0.01 Ethereum. So what you can do is to buy another talent, which will also cost you some Degen tokens, and you should be able to meet that criteria as the bill comes up to about 0.03 Ethereum. The other task that we need to complete is to make it to the top 2000 life scores, or assuming any tombstone. To assume any of these tombstones, we can go to the leaderboard again, and once you click on any of these wallets, we can click on this button. The only problem is that assuming any of these wallets are extremely expensive, where it costs a huge amount of Ethereum and Degen tokens. I would say that the easier way to complete this mission is by reaching the top 2000 on the leaderboard. I was able to achieve a life score of 6,954 in my previous live game, and this was done by spending quite a huge amount of Ethereum and Degen tokens. I've been using the Linear Faucet ever since it has launched, and this has allowed me to gain quite a bit of Ethereum on the Linear network. We need to spend both the Ethereum and Degen tokens to purchase more of these talents and attributes so that we can get a higher life score. And you most likely not have enough Degen tokens, so the way to do it is by clicking on this swap button, which will bring you to the linear version of Uniswap. So if you go back to the Degen Reborn site, it mentions that the token address has been copied. On the Uniswap page, you can swap your Ethereum tokens to the Degen token. You can paste your contract address, and this should show up as the Degen Reborn token. I went a bit crazy and I swapped about 0.5 Ethereum into the Degen token, and this gave me quite a huge amount of the Degen token. I actually have about 874 billion Degen tokens as of now, and the liquidity pool has been drained quite a bit. So right now, I'm only able to get about 3 billion worth of Degen tokens. Right now, I currently do not have any use for these remaining Degen tokens. And if you'd like to have some of them, you can join my Telegram group and leave a comment with your wallet address, and I'll be able to send some of these Degen tokens to you. So after you have swapped your tokens, I went a bit crazy and I started increasing both the talents and attributes that I could add to my character. I needed to pay about this amount of Ethereum and Degen tokens to create my character. Right now, the linear network is actually quite congested, and usually what happens is that your transaction may be stuck at the pending status. So what you can actually do is to click on your MetaMask wallet, go to the activity tab, and then you can select speed up to increase the amount of gas that you wish to use to process this transaction. So after I've added a bit more gas, I was able to confirm this transaction. So actually right now the site has been experiencing some issues, so I won't be able to show you how the game actually works. But basically, if you have quite a bit of Ethereum, then you can swap it to the Degen token, and you try to buy as many perks and attributes as you can so that you can max out your character, and this should help you to increase your life score. So that was how I was able to complete the last task, and you should be able to complete both the second and fourth missions within the same game. And do let me know in the comments if you still need any help regarding the Degen Reborn platform. The second mission that I experienced quite a bit of problems was with the S-Match platform. So this is something like a dating website where it uses zero knowledge proofs to redeem reduce the occurrence of bots on the platform. How they are verifying that you're a human is by using the zero-knowledge soulbound tokens that are found on the Manta network. And this is a completely different crypto network that I think is not even EVM compatible. They do have a guide here which I needed to go to their Twitter page to find it. And what you need to do is to bond either of these two Linea ZK Pioneer NFTs to your S-Match profile. The Manta network is not EVM compatible, and you actually need to install a separate wallet known as the Manta wallet to be able to interact with this network. If you have created a non-custodial wallet before, the process is exactly the same, where you need to enter a password, and this will give you a secret recovery phrase that you can write down. It's best for you to write this recovery phrase on a piece of paper, and you should not keep a digital copy of it, as that increases the risk of your wallet eventually getting hacked. So after you have installed the Manta wallet, you can then connect it to this website, and there are these two different ZK NFTs that you can mint. You can only mint these two NFTs on the Manta network if you have participated in the previous Linea Voyage campaigns. And what you can do is to click on Verify Holder, and then you need to connect it to your MetaMask wallet, and this should be the one that you've been using to complete all of the tasks on Linea Voyage. It will take a while for the Manta network to detect whether your wallet is eligible for this NFT or not. So in this case, I'm able to mint this NFT to my wallet. And the good thing is that the gas fee is being covered by Manta network, so you do not need to add any funds to your Manta wallet. So you can click on the mint button, and you need to sign a transaction on your MetaMask wallet. After that, you can click on the confirm button, and your NFT should be minted to your Manta wallet. The network is currently quite unstable, so you may need to wait for a while before you are able to mint this NFT to your Manta wallet. After you have minted this NFT, you can click on My ZK NFTs and approve this connection, and you should be able to see your NFT over here. So there will be this proof key which you can copy, or you can click on this button that will show you the QR code for your ZK proof key. So there's also a possibility that Manta network may do an airdrop in the future, and do let me know in the comments if you would like to learn more about this potential airdrop as well. So now that we have our ZK NFT, we can now download the S-Match app on either Android or iOS. There'll be a few screens that you need to go through. You need to create an account using one of your email addresses, and there'll be an invite code that you need to enter. So to get one of these invite codes, you can click on this link here, and this will bring you to the S-Match Discord channel, and you can scroll down to the invite codes channel, and you can copy and paste one of these codes to access the S-Match app. Alternatively, you can also use my invite code to sign up for the S-Match app, and you can find it in the description below. So you can follow the steps afterwards, and the profile creation process is quite straightforward. It will be asked to link your ZK proof key, which you can either paste it here, or you can click on this icon to bring up the camera where you can scan the QR code. On the Manta dApp itself, you can copy the proof keys from the NFTs that you've got from either the NFT week or the Bridge week, depending on which campaign you have participated on Linea Voyage. After you scan your proof key, you'll now be able to enter the S-Match app. And what you want to do is to go to your profile page, and this should give you a score detail where you should have received 200 points for binding your ZK SBT. The final step is to go to the S-Match app on your desktop and log in to your account. Then you can click on your profile icon and select Connect Wallet. You should connect the wallet that you're using to interact with all of the different Linea Voyage campaigns, so that they can link it to your Galaxy account and prove that you have completed this task. This is also an additional task where you can claim this S-Match Linea OAT. And all you need to do is to complete quite a few social tasks. All of them are actually quite simple. And after that, you can mint this OAT. Those are the two main quests where I experienced the most amount of difficulties in trying to complete them. And the other one that I'm actually having problems with is the ZK Hold'em application. As right now, I'm just unable to load this website, so I most likely won't be able to complete this quest. For the remaining tasks, all of them have their own dedicated tutorial page, and you can click on this link here that will redirect you to Linea's documentation, where they'll give you a step-by-step guide on how to complete all of these quests. If you need help with any of these tasks, do feel free to let me know in the comments below, and I'll try to help you out. Just a reminder, if you are completing any transactions on the Linea testnet, the gas fees can be quite high, and the network can be quite congested as well, so you may take quite a while for your transactions to be completed. So usually what I'll do is to click on this market tab, and I'll usually go for the aggressive gas option, where it requires you to pay more gas fees, but it should result in your transaction being processed faster. So even then, it may take quite a while for your transaction to be processed, and to speed it up even further, you can go to the activities tab, and then just now you saw that there was that speed up button where you can increase the gas even further so as to get your transaction to be processed on the blockchain. Let me know in the comments how your experience was when interacting with all of these different platforms on Linea, and if you would like to increase your chances of getting the potential airdrop, you definitely need to complete this task, which I'll explain more in detail in this video here.